What is up? It's your boy Lottie,
It's your boy. Speak.
It's Plex.
and we are here with another episode of Club Dixon, episode 6, season 2.
We back.
Cease.
We coming over hitting everybody head with these episodes, man.
Hope y'all ready.
Consistency is key, you know what I mean?
Consistency is
You know, we changed up the backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Last episode,
Oh, yeah,
last season we had the Dixon behind us. Then, this one we just trying to
We got our own stuff, so we can do a podcast anywhere. You know
anywhere,
what I mean? We could pull up to a gas station
Pick
and do
up
a
and go.
podcast.
Right.
We could pull up to a church and do the
That's what makes us
podcast.
different.
Right.
Because y'all can't do that.
We could pull up to a strip club and do the podcast.
No, but
We could. We could.
We could. We wouldn't do it, but we could. We could
The
evangelize to
opportunity
them.
presents itself.
so.
As y'all see, we have our third member back, Mr. Plexiglass, who missed episode. He either late and now he missing episodes now.
This
Crazy.
is only occasion number 2.
This is crazy, bro.
This is only the second time. No, the first time I was late, and then this time I completely missed the whole day.
Crazy.
How you
But that's
miss
just
your
2. We
own
ain't even at the
podcast,
third yet. So
If it was a job, you almost be fired. Nah, but
no, for real.
Nah,
You only get so many strikes.
man? No, he would have been fired, bro. No call, no show. And he late all the
Nah.
time. He
I
would've
ain't late.
been-
I ain't late all the time.
Yeah.
You're late all the time.
I'm not late all the time. Usually I'm first.
Where you not first because you usually at my place.
Can't be
So
first
I'm
in the
there. Oh man.
yeah.
Oh no, we just came from church, man. It's Sunday. We feeling good. We just had food. I have not eaten meat this year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, since the first, actually.
That's
I
this
had-
year, right? I mean, did you eat on the first?
I ate chicken noodle soup on the first because I was sick. But since the first, I have not eaten meat.
Man, I tried it. Didn't succeed.
For how
But
long?
it don't matter. I'm gonna get back to it. I have so much to stop at one time. Got a lot of
Yeah.
stuff to stop at one time. That
You
stuff
gotta
is
just
hard,
focus on one.
Yeah, it takes time.
Just to knock one off and then keep going.
You know,
You know what I mean?
Baby steps.
I need ant steps. Baby steps too big. Way too big.
What's the first thing you trying to stop, bro?
Smoking.
What's the plan you putting in place for that? You know what I mean?
Finish and just don't do it.
Just cold turkey.
Just don't do it. Just don't buy it. Like, just don't. It's like,
that's a start. If you don't have it, you can't smoke.
it's just
That's
like,
true.
don't.
It is not
And
in your
then-
possession.
Yeah, and then that'll calm down my munchies,
Mhm.
and then I won't have to eat as much. So much.
So you feel like you'll save more money?
Yeah, both ways, food wise and recreational wise.
Right.
So
What's next? I tried to tell Kayla.
And
'cause
work out.
She,
Gotta work out.
she gave up candy for the fast, but she got a whole cabinet full of candy over there.
She touch it though.
I feel like she tempted.
She be
though.
sneaking.
Yeah.
Going to late night.
You gotta
just
throw it out.
I use one Twizzler
She
because
gotta
Twizzler don't
throw it out.
test.
Twizzler don't have that
She
much
just
sugar
rubbed-
in it.
She just rubbed the wrappers.
You just rub the wrapper.
Crazy.
Just smell it.
Stay
Oh, man.
strong.
We had Kayla
Stay
right
strong.
now. I'm trying to know. She over there with Layla.
So yeah, this year's about growth, a lot of growth. So
feel that.
Eased up drinking.
I feel like it's the.
one thing.
That's yours.
I wouldn't say, yeah, just not drinking as much. Like I barely drink as is, but it's just more so solidifying like probably once a week. Like dedicate that weekend, and I'm not drinking out throughout the week. It's just, the weekend I'll be cool, but throughout the week just be, I'm trying to lay off of it.
it's a process.
That's what me and my girl Layla doing.
What's wrong with life?
Layla doing it too.
Yeah.
You ain't been drinking. Okay, I see. I ain't mad at y'all. You know what I mean?
Life is crazy.
It is.
How did we get so far? Oh yeah, we left some doors unlocked.
Hey, call
That's
back.
what I was
saying.
preaching today.
I feel that.
For real.
I feel like though when you used to all that, bro, like we've done it for so long.
It's so long.
How old was he that
I've
old?
been smoking for 10 years, bro.
That's a long time.
Like
It's
11
like
years.
seeing,
so.
knowing the consequences behind it though. So it's like not keeping the doors locked, but me like, it ain't really been that bad lately. It ain't really that. You kind of, what's the word?
Oh yeah, I live in a
It's like
know
you
what I
get
mean?
numb to it.
You,
Like
you don't really get numb. It's just it's not as bad as this.
I live in a neighborhood where I
So-
don't like my door, so
Yeah.
I don't like my door, especially even if I'm going for like 30 minutes. I don't like my door.
yeah, You get comfortable.
Yeah, but one
That's
day,
what it is.
To the one
it's
time.
comfortability
but
until
one day,
To
right.
that one day.
Somebody gonna run up in your stuff, and it's like no.
Can't
because
do
people
it,
be
say
looking
it
out their
night.
windows and probably be like, "Oh, I ain't never seen him turn around. Put his key in the door."
Nah, you mess around, see one guy be watching you now.
That's
I know it's
crazy.
big, ain't
Sometimes I leave the lights on, act like somebody there.
Leave music playing too.
You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. I don't leave it. But, you know, if people watching you, they'll see your routine real quick. Oh, he lives by himself. He don't ever lock the door. Bet.
Ain't no nobody else coming in and out.
For sure.
He just opened the door. He ain't even putting no key in. He just opened it.
Right. So, if somebody cared.
It's crazy.
It's funny. I had a car and the locks didn't work, but I would be mindful that my locks didn't work, and I'll still act like I'm locking the car. Just in case somebody looking.
Hey, bro, he's psyching out the thieves. It's like his car don't work. He's
It
still
may
trying
not
to
work,
beep.
but y'all ain't gonna know.
Oh my gosh,
You
that
thought
is
so.
I would
hilarious.
act like I'm locking the car.
No,
act
I've
like I'm
done that
opening
too.
it.
I've done that too,
For
just
real?
with my own crib. Yeah.
Yes,
I be acting like it, but I don't be.
that's gonna be funny.
Bro, that is crazy. That's
Bro,
hilarious.
just lock it.
I remember at the crib back home in Illinois one time, there was a guy who like would just always walk our street. And you know we leave our back door. I ain't gonna say that. See, I shouldn't even
You
say
talking about-
He said, "Wait."
I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, there's this dude who walked the street. He used to walk our street all the time, and I would always think like he gonna like break into somebody's crib, like our crib. And so like I just remember I would come home and just be like, not kind of doing what you doing, like fake like I locked the door, but I know I don't have a key.
Yeah.
So I would just like go through the door, bro. It'd be weird.
Just go through the motion.
We lived in a good area though, decent area rather.
Decent. I
On
would
top of
say,
the hill.
yeah.
It's
But
on
you
top of
was
the hill,
like
below the hill.
right at the edge.
Yeah. I'm right on the hill.
A block and a half is the ghetto.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
crazy.
I don't
Right
be
by
having
high
things
school.
open like that, but I'm more like if I'm just stepping out the house real quick, just walking, like taking out the trash or something, doors open. If I'm going to my car real quick, doors open.
Yeah,
If
I
I'm only
run to the
going for a
street.
little bit. It ain't
I ain't gonna
nothing
be
too
at
crazy.
work with the door unlocked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Right, a long time. A long periods of time.
Right.
One thing we was talking about though before we got on air was relationships, right? And Plex talk about him and his girl about to move in together, come here soon. That's a big step, man. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
What? But you was talking about how y'all used to live together,
We lived together prior.
and then y'all stopped living together,
It was like twice.
and now y'all about to live together
About to
again.
do it again, yeah.
Tell us
We
about
gonna
that.
try to break the pattern.
So
break
what
the
happened?
cycle.
Why did y'all move in together and then stop?
Originally started with, we was friends, we was cool, and I would always kick it at her spot with her roommate, which was my friend too, and I was always be over there, just be hanging out, chilling, and then COVID hit, and at that time I was back at my mom's spot. COVID hit, I was over there hanging out anyway. It was like, you know what, just crash over here with us during the whole COVID thing. So we was kind of locked in together for like the 3 months, 4 months, whatever. Led into us getting into a relationship, and then I was just basically living
There.
over there. So I wasn't on the lease or nothing. I wasn't really living there, but I was basically just living over there. After that, led to us getting. That was the first time we was living together. Then we went our separate ways for a little bit. Came back. She came back from Texas, and then we ended up moving into our first apartment together.
Yeah.
Then after that, relationship problems, getting to know each other, and blah blah blah. Things happen.
Right. Starting a relationship
You know,
while living together.
That's what I'm
sounds
saying.
crazy.
Like, there was a lot of things in there.
Y'all
that
was wilding.
we jumped right into it. So
y'all was neck in.
we wasn't even
Y'all-
barely even dating, getting to know each other, and we already just
Wait.
living
So
together.
wait, time out. Hold on. Did y'all meet each other's family before living together, or did y'all live together first?
Oh, she met my family.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah. Well, no, I met her family before we was dating.
Okay.
She met my family before we were dating.
Okay. So y'all, I was like,
Already
bruh,
familiar
that would
with
have
each
been
other.
crazy if y'all was living together and it's like y'all ain't even met each other.
And yeah, that's something different.
Yeah. No, I have.
That's what I would talk about though. Like, what's the pros and the cons of living with each
I'll
other?
tell you the pros and cons. You want to go first? Yeah.
All right, bro. Close that real quick, cause it's getting hectic. Yeah, we in GTA?
No,
What
it's
is
cool.
going on? Thank you, bro. What's the pros and cons of living with each other? Like, cause we done all live with someone, and
And there's nothing pro about it.
no, not that one.
The only thing pro about living with somebody, you can have sex with them all the time. That's it.
That's a pro. That's a pro.
That's it. Other than that, I don't know.
It is a
He's
pro.
not lying. That's what people do.
It's
The ones I've been through, I don't find any pro.
pros and cons.
So what was the cons? Start with the cons. What was the bad things first?
Everything.
Of living with someone while y'all was living together.
Living with someone before, like, okay, so I'm gonna start off differently with like cons of living together before even dating, before really knowing each other. Because we
Yeah.
jumped into a relationship and living together at the same time.
Right,
There was no
that's-
time for nothing.
Right.
Now we're getting to it to where we already been together for a while. Now we're gonna
Yeah.
jump into an apartment together, already know each other.
Yeah.
We didn't take the proper time to get to know each other for one. So, I'm comfortable in the crib. I'm chilling. I'm just laid back. I sleep in. I got people over the crib. We hanging out, this and that. Whole different environment than what she was already comfortable with prior to that, because she wasn't living that kind of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just jumping in. Homies coming through long hours of the day. She going to work. I'm sleeping in because I got nothing else going on.
Yeah.
She looking like it's just some dude at the crib not doing nothing. What he doing for me, what he providing, he just sleeping. I'm working.
Mm.
I'm not too picky on food or getting too crazy, so I wouldn't be eating too much. And now I'm caring about food in the house.
Hey, bro, you keeping it 100 over
Nah,
here.
for real.
He
So she with the
said-
groceries and everything like that. I really don't be caring like that. So then it started looking like she the only one getting groceries. She the only one that I'm like,
She said, niggas would eat noodles 5 days in a row.
I'm good.
Bro, niggas would eat noodles 5
and
days in a
cereal.
row and cereal and toast.
The other side is like,
And she's like, I want some chicken. Where's
I
the
look at it
food
like the crib is like my getaway. So if I'm doing something outside of it, if I'm trying to get away and stress relief, I'm just at the crib chilling. I just throwing a movie or
Right.
whatever. She trying to go out and do something. So then now it's balancing that to where I'm like, okay, I see you every day. We're at the crib every day. I'm trying to just relax. She trying to go out and do something. She's like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm like, I don't know. It was different for me. It was different because I feel
crazy.
like we was always doing stuff. So I'm like, this is the day I want to just kind of relax and do nothing.
It's definitely an adjustment period where you go from like seeing someone maybe 2 times a week max to seeing them every day.
Every day. Every day.
Like that is a big adjustment for sure. And I feel like that's how people can get like caught up in not still doing dates and stuff,
Yeah.
because it's like you see them every day.
So that's another con is
That's
you
how
get too comfortable.
You comfortable.
I see you every day, so I'm not looking
And
to
that's
really
how
make
people-
anything festive.
Right, and that's how people like what Layla said off camera is like having sex. Well, I'm like, that's how people could jump into stuff so fast, and it's like, boom, look, y'all could have had a baby,
Yeah.
and not known each other, and that's how that stuff be
Yeah, it took
happening.
time.
So like that's it's like people will say it's a pro, but it's really a con because that's how you be having sex and you don't even know that person for real.
I
What
will
about
say
you,
the
Shay?
benefits of it was we were friends prior, so
Got you.
we knew a lot
A
of
little
each other
bit.
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I ain't just jumping
Man,
with
look.
somebody.
The only really cons I can say when it comes to living with a woman is like if not being on a lease. You know what I'm saying? They can kick you out anytime.
That's facts. That stuff got thrown at me all the time.
Other than that,
I wasn't on the lease. I wasn't paying the bills. I wasn't or
Like,
like
they
that.
got thrown in my face all the
If
time.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Snap. That's hilarious.
you know, so because I've lived with a few women and I'm not on a lease, so it's like once they say go, I gotta go. But I was over here doing everything for them. I'm the one with the
Like
car.
we living together.
I'm
Like
the
we,
one with the car. I'm the one that's paying majority of the bill, if not all of it.
You should never live with a girl, bro.
You know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Never. Huh?
Sneak this.
What'd you say?
No.
Huh?
Right.
Yeah, you said something. Yeah, you are. Kayla over there
now.
talking smack on the side, y'all. Yeah, we in a relationship, but I would
relationship?
not come stay here. It just be here.
That's different.
It
Unless
would be when we live together. It would be our
he's saying
place.
it's gonna be both on the leash. Y'all
And
both
you
this
know what
and
I'll
that.
tell you? I'm gonna buy a house. I already told her I'm buying a multi-unit property. It's gonna be our investment. I'm gonna buy it. But I wouldn't just go live with a girl. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's taking an L.
I got two. That's going backwards.
All right.
That
You
was
want to move
You
back?
gotta be a man. You
It
gotta
was cool.
provide
We
the
worked-
home
we-
as
we
a
got-
man.
We got through it.
But you got through it.
But
Again,
it
y'all was
was-
young. Cause what 2020, bro? That's what 4 years ago now.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's
It's not
4 years.
saying. It's not saying it was right. You know, we definitely jumped into it the wrong way. If that makes sense.
So,
It was young, bro. I said,
moral of the
I know what
story.
someone-
No,
yeah.
at least stay at your mama's house till you're
Yeah, your
ready to.
mama's out.
yeah.
Till you're ready to stack up your money and then get your own crib that a woman that you're gonna marry can live with you.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Stack
a blessed
your bread.
opportunity. If you
But I
can-
think that's like
if you can.
that's a black people thing, bro. We be so ready to get out our mama crib, our daddy crib, that we get out in the world and thinking we grown for real, and we not.
Nope.
because you have to.
You just love to talk. You want to come say that in the mic? What'd you say?
We got our ladies on the side, y'all.
Kayla didn't want to live by her parents' rules, she said. So that's why she moved out. She got kicked out because she was so bad, y'all. That's crazy.
Crazy.
They can't hear you. They can only hear me.
That's funny.
So
No, yeah, man. Yeah, stay at y'all parents till y'all ready.
If y'all can,
Don't live.
If you had
Kayla's
it-
not
if
a
you had
horrible
the
person. She's a
option-
great person.
and to be able to stay and just get yourself
I'm
together
chilling. I ain't
and
worried
stack
about
your
nobody.
bread and all that stuff, take it.
I'm through.
Would you thinking back? Would you let someone come live with you again, Spee?
Did you only have that once?
With
No.
Just
no, because I moved in with Anaya,
He
and that was my crib, but she was there when I moved in, and then Yesenia, and like it's cool. I mean,
you live
if
with
they cool.
two.
If
so
I'm
two
cool.
girls
There's
lived
two
at that
females.
crib,
Yeah,
that place,
yeah,
and he moved out here with one.
yeah.
that's the other
She
night.
lived with us.
You know, so I don't know. I would if we were married.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna wait for that?
You can move in with my crib if we were married. No, you're not staying. I'm sorry.
I just don't think it's right for a man to do that. He ain't doing that, bro. I don't even
I've
know how
done
you
it
can
too
feel
many
a man.
times. I'm 27 years old. I've been doing
Yeah.
that since 18. No,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm good. I've failed every time.
I think that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's not even healthy enough to even be doing that for real. It's not healthy.
I don't know how to date. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I want to see you all the time, but I don't want to see you all the time. no, I want to see you all the time, but I know being together all the time is not a good thing.
Healthy at the beginning.
So it's like,
No, not in the beginning because you're not giving that time.
That's what I be trying to balance. Oh, they had Ep.6. I be trying to balance that because I be wanting to see. I want to be with Kayla all the time, but I feel like we do need to.
You need that space.
Slowly until we build up to that.
right.
That was a lot that I had to try to balance because I would want to be over here, or she would want to hang out, and then be like, we still got to get work done.
We still got our
Yeah,
own house.
Yeah.
We have our own place.
Right, I'm still playing bills on it.
All right, I
You
need
don't
to
have
be there. If I'm
smothered
gonna pay for
together
it.
the whole time.
I need to be at my place if I'm gonna pay for it.
Right, 100%.
Some people hate to be alone though.
Well, we gotta get
Some people
over
can't
it.
stand to be alone. I got a cousin. He can't stand to
It's
be alone.
temporary.
So I got
He need to be around somebody 24/7. Even if he just break up with somebody, he got to be with somebody the next day. He got to be with somebody.
People don't be healing. They don't.
Nah.
That's how you shows you don't heal properly. When you see people jumping from relationship, that means that they don't know how to heal and be
Always
alone.
be with somebody.
It's funny. I went to the dispensary probably like a week ago, and I seen Yesenia there with her boyfriend.
You seen short? Yeah.
Just recently?
Yeah, like a week ago. I'm like, hey, I'll be here buying weed. She ain't never come up here with me.
People be learning, bro. She probably be learning, bro. People be learning, man. They be
Nah,
learning.
it's just like I brought like a standard, and then she was just like trying to meet it, but like didn't really want to meet
She
it.
didn't want to.
She didn't really want to be about that lifestyle. She wanted me to be more of a bad guy.
Just like fake trying.
But since she knew I was a good guy, she was trying to be a good girl, but it was going against what she really wanted to do.
Question, right? You can't make nobody do it either. You can't make
This is
nobody
true.
do it.
That's why she was always mad at me for nothing. I'm like, what are you mad at? I'm outside preaching.
She be in here like, who is texting you? I remember she did that at that show one time. That was crazy.
I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I was so lost.
That was wild.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
And I told her you're crazy.
I had kind of pivoting right here. I was online and I was looking at this interview or this comment that was made about some music stuff. Plex, you know who Mos Def is?
Yeah.
He said that Drake music is like Target music. That's wild.
Doom, 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 doom,
He said it's like when
Is
you
he
walk
talking
in
about
Target,
Target, like Target?
like Target the superstore. Like when you walk in Target, it's that type of music.
That's disrespectful.
And then he said he don't really make hip hop. He make he make pop music. What y'all think about? My question is, what do you think about that, and how do you classify
Definitely a
his
hip
music?
hop artist.
He's a hip hop artist, and he definitely does make pop music.
But he's mostly hip hop.
But he is a hip hop artist. You go to his albums, you go to his mixtapes or his actual music. He a hip hop artist. And the stuff you listening to on radios is definitely targeted to be pop.
All radio is like pop now.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
radio for a reason.
You hearing his pop music. It's not like that's all he got. As far as the Target comment, that's disrespectful. That's crazy.
That's
man.
wild, bro.
I
He
feel
make
like
Target music.
Target is fine with me.
Man, that's crazy.
I feel like that's a good
bro.
thing. Target play your
just feel
music all day.
Like
every
say
day.
like the Weekend would be like a Forever 21. You know what I mean? That's like
That
saying,
is wild. Yeah, it's one of the biggest ones. One of the biggest
That's
artists in the
crazy.
world. They talk about that.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Lately though, I've been listening to a lot of like '90s rap music, bro. And they used to snap. They used to really go crazy.
Yep.
That might be the real golden era of rap for real.
no, 90s was
The '90s and the early 2000s.
yeah, early 2000s.
That's really like the golden years. Of rap.
I went on Jazzy Faye.
Mm-hmm.
I went to he had
I
posted,
seen the producer thing, all the things he
did
produced.
like 10 songs.
Yeah,
Snapped.
snapped on
All
all
of
of
them.
them.
I'm
I
like,
seen
damn.
that.
All 10?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gentlemen.
He used to
Oh, that was a hit.
Man.
crazy.
No, it was fun
I'm like,
back
dang, I
then.
didn't even know he produced all them songs.
I know.
You be surprised
Tired
how
of
many
being
people
lonely.
touch it on something.
Yeah. Any other night.
Dang, bro, you can't do that.
We got the game on. We got the
Oh yeah, we watching the
Dallas
game.
versus
Dallas getting a
Green
butt
Bay
smack
and,
right now.
Green Bay needs to
Wait, what's the score?
calm down.
Oh, they still up.
34-10.
Yeah, it's over. But
Hey, wow. What's one thing that y'all want to see in theaters, man? We ain't been in the movies in a minute. Tomorrow,
I wanna
I'm taking
see-
Kayla to the movies tomorrow.
What time?
I don't know.
something just came
Oh,
out.
low key, like all day. We low key wanted to do a full movie theater day, like go from one theater to the other one.
No way. I'm
I
gonna go to sleep.
I
in
used
2
to.
seconds.
You said go to sleep.
I'm going to sleep on the second movie. No way.
Nah, I used to bounce around theater to theater.
That's what we
No, like I used to buy a ticket
and just go to
and just be
that's
going.
what we finna do. Oh, mama said
I
that's
be
what we finna
peeping the
do.
times like, okay, hold on.
And just
Okay,
walk
bet let's
in.
catch it and just walk in.
Mhm.
It's not stealing. You already.
How
bought
was it
ticket.
stealing? We
You
already paid
in.
for the ticket.
You inside
Yeah, and then we go to the other one.
and just go.
What you mean? It's our way out. All right, well, you can go back to the car. I'm gonna watch. I'm
I'ma
gonna watch
watch
the movie.
another movie.
I'm gonna go in
I've
another
never thought of
movie.
that. That's genius.
That's what me and my dad used to do.
My dad.
Yeah, we going
Nah,
finesse,
by
find
the
an
time,
open
no,
spot.
because by the time the movie started, everybody's already in.
Already in, so we catch like the second half. Me, it's gonna be something that we kind of want
Literally,
to see,
I'm
but
not.
don't
I'm not
really
even gonna lie.
care.
I walked in second half and was like, you know what? I'm gonna come back and see this.
Factual.
You know what I mean? Or I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty interesting. Rather than just,
I feel that.
catch the last
So
few
you
minutes
paying
of the
for the
movie.
movies tomorrow, babe? You pay for both of ours. Thank
Used to
you.
go in with snacks and all that too.
What's the best movie theater snack?
Ooh,
Popcorn.
I'm not gonna lie.
Did somebody say jalapenos?
Wow.
You're a nut.
Shit, the jalapenos and popcorn?
Y'all want to go to the movies tomorrow?
I'm down if I got the time.
I have a
You ain't got
tattoo
no-
at
you ain't gotta
11
do nothing,
and a
nigga.
tattoo at 3.
No, because I was supposed to do something with my
I
fam.
was just messing.
With my fam today.
No, I'm just messing.
Tattoo at
And I might
11
slide
and
in
tattoo at
tomorrow.
3. So
For real.
something slight.
I'm down.
I
They got
think my
MLK
favorite-
specials?
I don't know. I wanted to see that one movie that just came out.
Which one?
It's called The Beekeeper. With Jason
Beekeeper.
Statham.
Yeah, that's what Kayla was talking about. She wanted to see that.
Dude,
I figured you want to see that Book of Clarence.
I ain't seeing that shit.
No, I hear it's good.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm hearing.
I ain't gonna-
It was someone that I was talking to. I mean, he goes to church and stuff all the time too. He was saying it's not blasphemous or anything like that. Like it's
Oh,
pretty.
the
It's a
Book of
pretty
Clarence?
decent. Yeah. He said it's a pretty decent movie.
It's about.
I was curious.
All it is.
I want to
all-
see it.
I already know what it's about. Is just about a guy that was there, or like that was there during Jesus' time, and he's seeing Jesus getting a lot of clout.
he
So
wanted
he
to
was
be
like, I want to be that too. You know, and started trying to steal it and used. He used like fake things.
I
To,
wonder if the ending he comes in contact with Jesus or something.
right.
I would be very curious. I'm curious.
What
I
if
want
it
to see
was
how it
more
ends.
like a boy cries wolf type of deal, where he started getting all this fake clout, and then actually got touched by Jesus or
That's
God
what
or
I'm
something,
that's
and
what
then
I'm
now when
thinking.
he's really trying to be real about it,
That's what
nobody
I'm-
believe him because
I'm curious.
he's
I'm
playing this whole
curious.
time.
I want to watch it because I'm curious of how it ends. Because when it first came out, I was with
Is
Speed
it
like
out?
this is like low key
Yeah, it's out now.
blasphemous.
It's out?
But yeah, it's out.
It's like last week.
I guess I'm maybe
I'm curious. I mean, it ain't gonna affect my faith at all. If it
Yeah,
ain't.
nah.
But,
It just seemed interesting. I know
It
Jay
does
Z
seem
got
I don't want to give him no
Got a
box office
backing of
tickets.
it?
I'm a pirate it.
or got some hands in it.
I don't want to give him no box office
They got
money.
box office money. Yeah.
I would say, do not, bro,
They
Did he
missed.
make it?
bro,
He missed it.
bro. You should
missed
not
it?
be in the NFL and missing
Bro.
kicks, bro.
All you do at practice is kick the ball.
That's all he do. Oh, he missed.
You're not even on the field on game day. You're even on the side practicing kicking the ball for your one time. Where it's time for a field
I ain't gonna lie.
goal.
He's low key like the best kicker in the league too, for real.
And you miss. I don't understand it.
I don't get it. We won't.
Yeah.
The world may never know.
That's how I feel about in basketball, where you got the free throw, and I'm like, you got nobody guarding you. You got all the time in the world.
Even the best Steph
And you
Curry.
still
but
miss your
here's
free
the
throw.
thing, though. Steph Curry is the greatest free throw shooter of all time, and he shoots 92%. So he doesn't make them all.
Yeah.
But I forgot. Somebody told me this, like, bro, if you were a person that hit all your free throws, like, throughout, like, high school and junior high, like, you was, you know what I'm saying, you were a decent player, but then you was hitting every free throw, like, you can get somewhere that, like, scouts be looking at you for that. Like, the person that can always hit their free throws.
I ain't asking you to hit every shot in the game. I understand the
They,
pressure.
no,
and
they'll
everything
put
like
you
that,
in when it's time to get fouled.
Yeah, when it's time to get fouled.
Boom. He gonna make
We're
those.
gonna make
That was me,
Get them
nigga.
free
Yeah,
points.
that's all I know.
That was me. I was number one. Don't tell him sorry. He need to be whooped.
Don't be sorry. Be careful.
What's your favorite
We
favorite,
should have said something
candy?
about that Kevin Hart. Not Kevin Hart, but
Candy.
Cat
Oh,
Williams.
the Cat Williams. I gotta watch it, by the way. I
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
watch his
He ain't
interview,
even seen it.
but I heard
Wild.
he was
Bro, them
saying a
motherfuckers
lot.
nuts.
I've been seeing a lot of feedback from people he was
I
talking
don't even want to
about.
know how much. Let me see. I want to see how much views that thing got.
But
Oh,
that's
50
the,
mil.
That's
50
the
mil?
wild.
50
Yeah,
mil.
no, 50 mil in the first week.
At least that's what it say.
Yeah,
Y'all know?
50 mil. They, I was looking at it, or not looking at it.
That's
Someone was talking about it
insane.
off of it's one of his most popular videos amongst a lot of them. But this one's like at like 50 in the first week and a half or so.
It's insane.
48.
48 million in 11 days.
Almost. That's crazy, bro. That's by far that's probably the most entertaining interview I ever seen.
Surprising.
That stuff is hilarious.
I was
bro.
just like,
That got me just viewing him different.
all right.
and Tim Ross had to hop on it.
Yeah, I know. This was funny too. When you talk about it.
Man, all these
You
people.
said you ain't seen it, Flex?
I ain't watch it. I seen clips from what I see on social media, but I ain't watched
Then they got
it
another one with Willie D. That's it got 6 million right now. So
Cat Williams, he probably gonna have the biggest year. Like just off of that
yet. He
alone,
done start, he
finna
done
sell out
started off the year.
Yeah, he finna sell out all his shows.
because you got to think about it. Once he did that, everybody started. That's when you start seeing all the old like stand-ups he did.
But that's
Like his clout started getting
Yep.
even, everybody
Yep.
gonna go watch the YouTube.
And then streaming's finna go crazy on like Netflix and all
Right.
that.
what's y'all opinions on what he said though? On the
I
lines
kinda
of
mad.
is he a hater?
He's a comedian,
He's a comedian. He's an entertainer.
so half that stuff was like overly like plagiarized.
That's
but
what
some
I'm
of it,
saying.
like a lot of it was real.
Yeah, but no, a lot of it.
I
Was
think about 75% of it was true, and then the other one was like fabricated.
do you
Yeah.
think it's like a way
I
for
agree
him to
with
get
that.
back on scene type of deal? Like he just used that and just says that, regardless of how real or 100% true it is.
First of all,
He just did it to get
He
back.
claimed what he said he do.
Get
First
people
of
to
all,
talk
he
about
don't need nobody help in the industry. He got
He
money.
clearly
he got,
do.
He don't.
No,
He uses everybody else to help him out. He uses everybody's
does he
material.
use, bro?
No, I'm talking about him using everybody's material.
Who does he
What?
material use?
No, people
use his material.
No. What I'm saying is for him, like right now,
Yeah.
he is now back on everybody's radar for simply talking about everybody else.
Right.
That's not necessarily true because, like he was saying in the interview, he literally signed a $10 million Netflix deal before all this even happened. He's been putting out content, and he funds his own tours.
No.
Stuff.
And he
Exactly.
he only said something about them because they said
Something about him.
Yeah.
Because he always be saying something.
He responded to them.
every interview from even prior to this point, he's saying something about somebody
He
uncalled for.
No, he always talks about
uncalled for.
No, he be called for sometimes.
Man,
The stuff he said in the Shannon Sharp interview was it was warranted because they were talking about him first.
But who's that?
Cedric the Entertainer and Ricky Smiley.
All right.
I mean, he came for Steve Harvey too.
Yeah, Steve Harvey, he came for him too, but they just broke
He just said they're not funny. He a comedian though.
But
It's like roasting.
But who's it? He can't say. I mean,
It's like
you
roasting.
gotta acknowledge somebody. It's like you can't. It's like yo,
No.
I don't like your music, but you can't say your music is trash. I just don't like it.
He think
Your music clearly got to be good.
He think they trash.
They doing something
You
right.
know what I mean? They're doing something.
That's why I don't never hate. I
Like,
would never
come
call
on.
people be like Taylor Swift music sucks.
Well, he wasn't say like
or it's trash. I'm
Yeah.
like I
He
just
wasn't
don't
saying they
personally
were
vibe
trash.
with it.
Yeah.
He just said they
'Cause-
not better than me.
Like say for example, like he was,
But I get what you're saying.
like he was
I
talking
don't.
about, he
I
was talking
wouldn't
about
say that.
Kevin Hart and how Kevin Hart came into the game.
Yeah.
He was only in there
I
for
think
some
that's
amount of
probably
time.
one of
this and
the
that.
only hating stuff.
But as far as that, you see Kevin Hart on stage or you see him on media, movie shows, whatever. That
Yeah.
dude is
but he
genuinely
just
still a
said-
funny guy.
He just said Kevin Hart had to come to L.A. to get any buzz going.
Like, bro, that's what everybody got to do.
He said,
You want
nah,
to be an artist, you
He
got to
came
go
at
to LA.
Tiffany Haddish ridiculously
Yeah,
hard.
and Tiffany, but they were in. That's
You know, whatever.
Peach, go over there. Go over
sound
there.
like a hater to me.
I think this year is gonna be his year though. He gonna.
I
pop
do.
out
It
some
ain't gonna
movies
be
or
his
something.
year.
I
You
would
said
say
it
It's
ain't.
not gonna be his
I would
year.
say
His
that-
year's passed.
Dang,
Cat
bro.
Williams' years
Flex sound
passed.
like he hating
Never.
right now.
I ain't hating. His year's passed. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
How's he?
He already up. He won. He won already.
That's what I'm saying. His time.
I looked at
He
his-
can do what he want whenever he want, anytime. That's perfectly fine. I'm talking
Yeah, he
about.
up.
You talking about like, oh, he gonna be back on box office or doing movies. He gonna be back being on
bet
this
he-
and
bet
that.
he get
I
a-
don't
I
think
bet he
so.
get it. I bet
Boy,
that's,
I
bro.
don't-
That's how Hollywood works.
I
They
don't
ride
think
the hot
so.
wave. I bet you get a movie role now. I bet you he do.
I get something. Chris
Probably
Rock will
already
get
got
something before
we
he
don't
do.
know about. He just
Well,
said-
Chris Rock. I mean, come on.
You
Chris
talking about
Rock,
Steve Harvey?
Chris
Cedric
Rock
Entertainer.
riding the wave too. He got slapped at the Oscars. He riding that wave.
All right,
He riding
But
that
he ain't
wave.
still talking
so-
about it.
because nobody want to hear about it.
Exactly. So that's why I'm trying to hear Cat Williams.
over there.
No one hear about Cat Williams, so he opened his
Cal
mouth
Williams
about
is
something.
by far one of the funniest comedians.
He is.
Cat
He
Williams
is.
is
He is.
hilarious.
So
I ain't gonna lie.
and he knows that.
I want to
That's
see.
why he
I
talking
want to
like that.
see like Kings of Comedy 2. Who would y'all have if there was like a new Kings of Comedy 2?
Would it have to
Four.
be new
It's
people?
got to be 4 people. Yeah, new people that
New
wasn't on
people?
the last one.
Kings of comedy.
Ari Spears.
Ari Spears. is
Ari
dumb funny.
Spears.
I wouldn't have him as a king, but he dumb funny. That dude's hilarious
He's
to me.
hilarious.
He's one
a
of my
nut.
favorites.
I seen.
wouldn't have him
I
there.
love his
They got to be box office though,
Impersonations?
bro.
I mean, what you team? I say what you team. What do you like? Okay, Kings of Comedy. Can I use the? You talking about?
King, do you
I'm
know who
I'm
the Kings of
thinking
Comedy
Kings of
was?
Comedy
Right,
as
when they
like-
did the
Cedric the
show.
Entertainer.
Yep.
Steve Harvey.
Yep.
E.L.
Huey.
Huey.
Yeah.
And
Peach.
It was some other hurricane or something. like that.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. Was it Bernie Mac?
Mac
Yeah.
was it for?
Okay. Now, can I pick people outside of them?
Yeah, it has to be.
Outside
Okay.
of them, but
I'll
they
think
gotta
it's
be
about
at a certain
newer than
position.
even like Dave Chappelle and them. That's what I was
No,
saying.
Nah.
they gotta be at a
It
certain,
could be Dave Chappelle.
certain height.
Well, it'd be Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart.
Who was the 4th one?
A fourth one.
Who was the 4th one?
Ooh. I mean,
I could
if
see-
he
I'll
was
tell
in
you
his prime,
Shaq's.
Eddie Murphy.
He's too old.
That's what I'm
Eddie
saying.
Murphy's older than them, so it would be
Right.
But as far as,
today's,
like,
today's stars.
Uh,
This is who Shaq said. Shaq said those 3: Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, and he said Mike Epps for the 4th one.
no,
Mike Epps.
I wouldn't have Mike Epps up there.
That was
I
what
love
he
Mike
said.
Epps though.
Mike
I
Epps
love
is-
Mike Epps.
Mike
too.
Epps is big, but I put him under. If they're A's, I'll put him under as a B.
I want funny people.
Yeah,
Mike
that's
Epps is funny, but yeah.
exactly.
Marlon Wayans.
Nah,
Got to.
he
said
a
who?
he a Mike
Marlon,
Epps.
Martin. Oh, Marlon Wayans.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
That'd be hilarious, bro.
Ooh, I'm not mad at that.
I feel like I'm missing.
I'm not mad at that.
It was like an
Marlon Wayans is
oddball, but
lit.
it was like you gotta throw that oddball in there.
I
real
like
quick,
Mike
bro.
Epps in there. I like Marlon Wayans in there.
There's
Yeah.
somebody I'm
So
missing.
Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Marlon Wayans, and Kevin Hart.
That's tough. Because Marlon Wayans been killing it, bro.
He's
He don't get enough shine. He
People
would be
just
like the DL Hughley.
people
of
just
that.
love him. Yeah,
Yeah.
people just because who he is.
Yeah, he would be like the DL Hughley. Because DL Hughley was like the young cat. He
I was
wasn't
just gonna say that
strong.
he was like I feel like he was always the oddball
Yeah.
out of those
He
three.
was
Yeah.
more controversial.
Four of them. He was the oddball.
Yeah, he was the young cat. He
Yeah.
wasn't really on like that. That's a good one. I could stick with that.
I
one.
can't think of another. Like I said, it had to be
Unless
Mike
you,
Epps.
or unless you do
I
I
Chris
listen
Rock
to a lot of
in
people.
or
my
Mike
head.
Epps.
If I wanted to bring seats out, I don't know, Chris Marlon. Seats.
I mean, you wouldn't have Chris
Seats.
Rock as a
Chris
as
Rock
a-
would be
as
seats.
a-
Yeah, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock for
over
seats.
over as everybody though.
Chris
I'll
Rock.
put Chris Rock over Mike Epps, Marlon Wayne as part of the
Yeah.
New Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, New
Yeah.
Kings. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Rock deserves it. So
Yeah.
okay, Mike Epps. So Kevin Hart,
Cat.
Chris Rock, Cat Williams, and Dave Chappelle.
That's the New
Yeah.
Kings.
That's
right now.
ugly.
I would
That's
say
sick.
that's
They
yeah,
need to
that's-
do that tour ASAP.
if they can get
It's
their,
selling
they
out.
can get along. If they can
Yeah.
get- if they can get along.
Yeah, I know. Cat Williams would be the nut.
If Cat, but that's the thing. Cat
Cat
Williams,
Williams, he
he
ain't
don't
gonna-
even care about the money. He be like, no, on principle, I'm not gonna do nothing with Kevin Hart.
What would you do for artists that's like that you would want to tour together? The 4 biggest artists.
Oh, Drake, Chris Brown, Kanye. Dang, fourth one. Those are the biggest I think right now.
Drake. What'd
Yeah.
you say? Drake,
Drake,
Chris Brown,
Kanye.
Kanye West.
As far as like kings of hip hop, rap right now, or whatever music.
biggest tour.
That's R&B.
Biggest tour.
But it's you want
know what I
the
mean?
biggest tour.
I mean, if you
4
trying to throw
people.
if you're trying to throw a female in there too, or just males, so you can do
Just
queens,
whatever,
kings.
whatever you think.
Whatever.
Cause I separated.
Those
could
two
do
is definitely I'm rocking with those two.
Drake,
Drake and
Let's
Beyonce.
round,
Drake
let's round
and
throw
Chris
Weekend
Brown.
on there too.
Drake,
I don't throw
Beyonce.
Weekend on there for some reason. I just don't.
You don't want to throw Weekend in there?
Nah,
That was sell
You're a
out.
promoter and your job is to sell seats.
I mean, of course. they're not-
Weekend probably, if not like the biggest.
He probably
but the
biggest
most, I
artist.
feel like when I'm thinking about biggest, I'm also thinking about the most
Isn't he got the
enjoyable.
most? Isn't he the
enjoyable. Yeah, it's
number-
got to be enjoyable,
enjoyable?
too. Yeah, that's 100%
like Drake
right.
and Chris Brown is amazing.
That's
Enjoyable.
nuts.
It's gonna be crazy.
That's nuts. Drake, Chris Brown,
Got to have a good stage performance.
Beyonce. Beyonce would kill it,
Beyonce
low-key.
be up there?
Beyonce, that'd be ugly.
That'd be sick.
That'd be sold out. Stupid. So them three right there.
They
selling
wouldn't
out.
have enough seats for that concert.
No way.
You wouldn't even have enough seats.
Yeah, those three wouldn't have enough.
Nah, you wouldn't even
That's
have.
crazy.
Then you throw in like,
Oh, there's a venue big enough.
bruh,
You
huge.
tweak it with Future.
Coachella, yep.
You throw
Coachella.
in. You could even throw in
You throw in Hendrix in there, it's over.
Future Hendrix.
Yep. The whole everybody named Black Mama.
Kendrick could sell that thing.
Or
out,
J.
too.
Yeah, okay.
J.
Kendrick.
Cole too, maybe.
Kendrick for sure.
Kendrick sells more than J. Cole.
Yeah,
though, as
Kendrick.
far as
That's what I said.
tickets.
Kendrick is gonna
Yeah.
blow that place out the roof. Yeah,
It'd be crazy.
yeah, big one. So
Are you honestly? You put Beyonce with somebody else, it's ridiculous.
over? That's what I said. That's what I said. When you
You
said
put Beyonce
Beyonce,
or Taylor Swift with somebody is nuts. Drake
You
with
know,
somebody.
has there ever been a show or like a
Rolling Loud.
stuff like that? No. Those have a lot of artists, but ain't no one big. Like who's competing with Beyonce at Rolling Loud? Beyonce will be the biggest artist. She don't got nobody on her level competing with her, trying
No,
to
they usually
overshadow
don't.
her. That's what I'm saying. There's a
She's
ton of artists
she's
underneath.
bigger than bigger.
There's a ton of artists underneath
She-
who's dope.
I don't even remember the last time
Nicki
she did a
Minaj.
festival.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah, she did.
But like,
Coachella.
say for example, if you have a Nicki Minaj
Coachella.
headliner, you would have SZA underneath, you would have Janae, you would have all these people because you know Nicki Minaj is bigger than all of them.
Right.
You wouldn't have Nicki Minaj and Beyonce on the same ticket.
You usually don't have them on the same night.
Exactly.
First of all, the
Yeah.
promoters couldn't afford that.
Yeah, that too.
That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Not performing. What? That's $1 billion. That's $1 billion.
You want me to pay both of them tonight?
Drake
No.
and Beyonce. Drake, Beyonce, and Nicki Minaj.
On the same
Imagine.
night?
Never.
Never. That's why they be having 3 nights.
But like
no
even then,
way,
like that's why you wouldn't see like when you had Young Money back then, you would have Drake on the
Eminem
same
and
thing,
Lil Wayne
Nicki
toured in
and
their
Wayne.
prime.
But
That'd be
now
sick.
how big they are individually, you know, she'll probably pop in for a song as a guest thing,
Yeah,
but
if
she's not
you
gonna
like-
be on the ticket like
Yeah.
Drake and Nicki on a tour together right now.
Yeah.
That's
I
so-
remember when Drake
They're
and
too
Wayne.
big
Did,
for
I
that
remember
now.
when Drake and Wayne did their tour. That was pretty lit.
I remember that
Yep,
too.
yep.
They used to switch off who went first and
Yep.
who went second.
But even Drake too big for that.
I'm putting my chorus. You gonna pay your chorus? I play my chorus. What's your best feature? What's your best feature? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
That was all fun.
Crazy.
yeah. So we say Chris
When
Brown.
we go on tour,
Chris Brown, Drake, Beyonce, Kendrick.
That's big. Yeah,
Crazy.
You
That's
touching
tough.
all bases there too.
That is tough. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm a promoter, I'm gonna do my best to get Beyonce and Taylor Swift because
I
they
was
gonna
gonna say
sell
my
the mess.
haymaker would be Taylor
Bad
Swift.
Bunny-
They gonna
Bad Bunny
sell
sell
the
more than all
me-
them.
Oh,
Yep.
then you gotta bring in Bad Bunny. Oh,
We cannot afford Bad Bunny
Fam
and
be
Drake.
selling.
He cannot
We're
afford
not
it.
affording that.
That
Cannot
man
afford it.
did a whole show. I thought the whole Puerto Rico
I think
was
Bad
there.
Bunny, he's probably, let me see where he's still probably up in the top
Number
five.
one. Oh, he's definitely
He
top
definitely still
top five, you know, most listeners.
Did
Most
y'all listen to
listeners,
the
most
new
listeners
21
right now, I
Savage,
know top two
Bro, 21
is,
Savage
is
crazy.
Weeknd
He go
and
crazy.
Taylor Swift for sure. Those is your top two. I'm pretty
Bad
sure.
Bunny is number 9.
How many million? 76.
76.
I just want 76,000. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Gee Louise. Come on.
76 million. And every
Oh,
song
man,
he got on here,
76,000.
every song he got on here is more than 500,000 million plays. No, two of them got 300 million.
Man. That's
But his biggest song on here, Mi Puerto Bonita, whatever it's saying, is $1 billion.
That's crazy.
$1.5 billion.
Taylor Swift is number 2 in the world.
Really?
That's insane.
Number
The
2.
Weeknd is number 1 then.
Yeah, no, Weeknd. I just seen something recently that said Weeknd just beat Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Really?
I know they go
Yeah.
back and
When
forth.
has he? I haven't even heard anything from
Because
him.
he's getting ready to release his last album, so everybody been streaming his music crazy. Look,
Wild.
I knew it. Yeah,
That's
he number 1.
insane.
113 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
He's never that good. Sheesh.
But
that's
He's
the
pretty
thing.
good, but
This
dang.
stuff keeps getting played.
Yeah, bro.
That dude got timeless music.
People be
he
in
may
they-
not even.
I think people just toxic. That's what it is, because he makes toxic music.
Yeah, he be talking crazy.
You know, so.
That's wild. I need to know who's on these top
Where's
lists.
Justin
'cause
at?
Beyonce is
That man
48.
disappeared off the
Justin
face of the
Bieber?
earth. Face of
He
the
fell
earth.
off the
Nah,
face
but
of the
he
earth,
ain't-
didn't
But if he come back, he can do anything.
Yeah.
He done got too
He
rich.
can drop an album. and
That's what it was. He just got
What's
too.
what's one artist that
He's
you
four-
like when they came out?
Justin Bieber.
Oh
As
snap!
I said, I don't think Justin gonna fall.
He number
Dang,
4.
Dang, what he put out? Did he put anything out?
He got to.
Nah, his last thing he did
He
was
put a single?
was the Justice, but that was
Snooze, okay.
2021.
That was 2023.
Other than that, he got single.
He must have some features out with some people.
And that's-
He don't
crazy.
need
That's a-
nothing.
Look at
Justin Bieber still
I
up
got
there.
beaches
bro.
out in Georgia.
Wait.
That song right there is a banger.
Alone.
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 We gonna get
That's
monetized, demonetized.
crazy.
What's one artist that you thought that would be like they came out blazing, but now they fell off? Like, what's one artist that you thought would be like super big that fell off? Because I just thought about one.
YNW Melly.
He got locked up.
Dang. You thought he was gonna be huge?
Yeah.
Like what? I'm talking about like huge.
You know,
Nah,
you know who would have been used? I mean,
Stereo
they
is rare.
passed though. Is passing count?
Who?
not
P&B
say it.
Rock?
No,
Do
no.
not say
Juice,
pop.
Juice
Juice
WRLD.
World?
Juice-
Oh
no,
yeah, he would
he
definitely
Juice
would have been
WRLD
up
would
there.
have been some.
He was already up there.
Yeah,
But I feel like he would have gotten just as big as Uzi, but not as big.
he
as
was
Drake
bigger
now.
than Uzi.
I think he would have been bigger than Uzi for sure.
But X was up there too. Then.
X was big too.
X
though.
was big.
X was big.
He
too.
was different though. He stood alone in his own little genre and sound. Like
That's because they was like
there was nobody
they
competing
was diverse
with him.
with their music.
Yeah, no one was competing with him in that lane.
Like Uzi diverse, but
Uzi is first of all, Uzi is doing
He's
his
a man.
thing.
Nah, Uzi is.
But I just want
But I
to.
would have never looked at Uzi like, oh, he would have been the biggest
Bro,
artist.
I would have never thought that too, but he be going
He-
crazy
he
on
do,
his
he
views.
do.
I'm trying to think. I thought Lil Baby was gonna be the biggest rapper. by
He had
now.
it. He had a great year too.
Yeah.
He
Now
had-
he
like
low-key
this is
fell
I
off.
forgot what year it was.
20.
He was going crazy.
from 2018 to 2020.
He was
Oh,
going
Lil
crazy.
Baby, yeah, he.
I thought he was gonna be taking.
People was
over.
gonna get tired of him. I already knew.
Yeah.
That's how he sound.
That's wild. He might bounce back though.
I thought Polo G was gonna be big too.
I thought he was.
You know who I thought?
was nice.
JID Jid.
I loved him.
When
Jid
he
is
came
nice.
out with J. Cole, and then I heard his album that he put out, and then the whole Dreamville, I thought Jid was gonna take off like the new Kendrick or like the new.
I just listened
know
to
what I mean?
album, his album. Or like I literally just put on
Fam,
JID and listened
the
to
same
all
age
his
as Kendrick
music.
too.
Is he?
Jid kind of old. He like 33,
Man, I thought he was
34.
a young cat.
Who?
Jid.
Yeah, I literally put on his music like 2 weeks ago. Listened to all his music. I'm like, this dude is amazing.
Nah, he cold for real.
You know.
So real. Speaking of music, my new single and video, "The Crown," is out right now. Right now.
I'm gonna put this video on my hand.
Right now.
Can't take a bow.
That mug going crazy too. It's probably up to
Going
like
with Crown.
800, 900 views on YouTube. It's feeling good, man. Shout out to all the support.
That
Thanks
song's
to all the
fire.
family. These two starred in it too.
Starred
I don't
in
know what I was trying to say.
Storm.
I needed that.
Mini struggle.
I ain't
You and
rocking
your
with Kayla
pop.
today.
You and your popcorn chips.
Crazy.
Wait, she can't, I can't
You want to know we was in church, and we can go after this. When we was in church, right? Preacher was preaching, and he was like, "Hey, today the world got soft men, and you know who the loudest person
in the room.
in the room after he said that was my girlfriend, and everybody looked at me as
really?
if she was. Yeah, bro. Everybody looked at her, then looked at me like she talking about me or something. I'm like, gee, and then I say, but whenever Pastor talk about the women, she be hush hush mode. She don't get no amens. She
was
don't say
cheering
nothing.
like she knew this
But when
firsthand.
when he say something about the men, she go crazy like
That's
I'm
so right.
not her boy. I'm
That's
inadequate.
Yeah.
That's her signature. Hey.
I know, wildin'.
That is funny.
It's all right though. Everybody looked at me like I'm the soft nigga she talking about. That's crazy. I guess I'm soft. I could be better, you know. I guess I gotta hit the gym more. I'm
Right.
soft.
That's all you gotta take. Like,
That's all
hey,
it takes
we
to
gonna
do
see
it,
how
man.
we gonna see how soft I am
Take
next
it
year.
out.
Okay. We gonna see. Give me about 3 months. We gonna see how
He
soft I am.
about 2.5.
He not gonna say
I
nothing.
done lost like 5 pounds, bro. Huh?
Soft boys are cute too. Oh,
Hey, cool.
You like drug dealers? That's what
No,
they
she's
used to
talking
call
about
it.
fluffy
I'm
dudes.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
fluffy dudes.
Oh man, this is a good episode though. Appreciate y'all.
Something
man.
slight for y'all.
Slight, bro.
It's about to turn up. I hope y'all ready.
Well, tell them what they can expect.
What's in
coming
store?
They're gonna
What's in
expect
store?
guests. We're gonna start flooding y'all with guests. Guests.
We're gonna get another camera view. What we
Another
gonna-
camera view. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
just
process.
Be ready, man.
Expect the unexpected.
process.
Consistency is key, man.
Yeah.
Club Dixon. I be having so many people hit us up talking about like, man, they be waiting for our episodes and stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
but they ain't subscribed. So that's the crazy thing. They watch our videos, but they ain't subscribed.
You know what's crazy? So being
Subscribe.
a supporter of
Subscribe.
something is funny because I want people to follow me and subscribe and do all this, and I don't even do that for a lot of things that I really do love and enjoy. Like I'll just look up a video on YouTube and look up what video they drop,
And you ain't subscribed.
and I ain't subscribed. I ain't ring a bell to be notified. Nothing. I just let me see what they got going on. I don't even
expect
like it or
I
nothing.
can expect a lot more edits. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we say something funny, more things popping up on the
Oh
screen.
Yeah.
But that stuff's a lot on the editing process. That's why I'm trying to get everything automated so I can just
Right.
like boom.
Oh yeah, everything
Boom.
done by
Something
yours
come out.
truly, y'all. Everything.
Yeah, we
You
do
know what
all
I'm
this,
saying?
man. Shout out to Speed, shout out to Plex, man.
Yeah,
we be here.
This is
So
work in
support.
progress for sure.
We on the up and
Got my
coming.
mans with the posting. I do the editing, and he bring the drinks. No,
You know what I mean? Not
That's
today,
why he was
though.
arguing about the alcoholics last time. He was
Nah,
here.
okay. Hey, I'm gonna clear something up real quick. Let me clear something up real quick.
Go ahead, clear it
I
up.
looked it up. I did some research, right?
Uh,
But I'll actually put it up on my phone right now just so y'all can see.
y'all wild.
So real quick, it's probably still in my thing too. What makes you an alcoholic?
it makes you an alcoholic. Drinking
So
often.
it was a limit that said, dang, where'd it go? Okay, whatever. I remembered it. Oh, national something. They said for females, not maximum, 2 or more drinks a day makes you an alcoholic.
Can we get the
4
source?
or more, huh?
Can we get the source?
Yeah. I got you right now. It
2
took
or
a minute
more?
men would be 4 or more.
Who really takes one shot? I mean, a shot different. I don't know. It depends what they drinking. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can drink 2 beers or 1 shot.
Dang.
Take 2 shots. Now you're pushing it.
Now you pushing.
Mm.
Dang, where did it go?
I'm off tomorrow. It's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. I'm geeked.
Shout out to the king.
Shout out to Martin Luther King for making things equal. But he actually did a really bad thing because they only allowed us to no longer split up bathrooms in workplaces so that they can take our money. Yeah. Because at first we were separate. we were separated.
Okay, right.
No,
So,
that's really how it happened because the black people were supporting black
So,
businesses and they were
CDC
supporting white.
CDC, they said
Makes sense.
heavy drinking, or they define heavy drinking as 8 or more drinks per week for females and 15 or more drinks per week for males.
Yeah, all right.
You said what? It's a double standard
And
because
then-
y'all are smaller.
So let me screenshot this real quick.
That's true though.
And,
That's not a double standard. That's biology.
Right.
They're going based off of drunkenness instead of just being like, if you need to drink, actually need to drink every day.
Kayla's alcoholic now.
So
She's
one
arguing for
thing,
alcoholism.
the thing that I looked up was this NIAAA, National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. So
I
I'll
do.
go back to the screenshot I took.
I do speak highly of you. Sorry, please go ahead, bro.
Nah, so it was like a national drinking thing. They said they define heavy drinking as follows: for men, consuming 5 or more drinks on any day, or 15 more per week, and for women, consuming 4 or more on any day, or 8 or more drinks per week.
Okay, so they did it for a day and then they did it a week.
Yeah.
So
4 a day and then 8 in a week.
or 8 in a
Or
week.
8 in a week.
So that's dang near 1 a day.
No. It's not
It's
damn near
about one
day.
and a half a day.
1.5.
One and
Yeah.
But
So
that's-
4 in one day if you trying to go crazy, but then 8 in
Yeah.
1 week is like 1 point.
Because they said for men, it's
Yeah,
5
a
or
day.
more drinks per.
Okay.
and
Alcoholics.
You alcoholics, man.
No, for men, it's 15.
Oh,
That's
for,
like,
for men it's
like
15.
I said, two or more drinks a day.
And most likely,
That makes
man,
sense.
if we gonna sip anything, we gonna.
But that's
sip
defending
a
the
little
case.
Bit more
That's
than
defending
that.
my case of saying 1 drink a day makes you an alcoholic.
Yeah.
They some alcoholics.
Say
man.
something.
Oh, how many blunts a day? Looking at.
It's bad that I even try and defend it because I'm not an alcoholic or nothing. But I'm just trying to defend
real
I go.
what it is.
I say you not alcoholic if you taking 1, 2, 3 a week.
Right.
1 to 2 maybe.
I know people finishing bottles a night.
Yeah,
Y'all
they tweaking. I
crazy.
ain't doing all that. If
Y'all
I have a bottle in
crazy.
my house, it's not gonna get finished for the next
Nah.
2-3 months.
I ain't drunk. I haven't drinking this year either.
So
Oh yeah.
It's all about disciplining yourself, man.
That's all
That's
discipline.
all it is.
yep, I get it, and that's my worst attribute is discipline. I hope God allows me to be His disciple, and because my discipline is not that great.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can't be a disciple without
Discipline.
discipline. You know what I mean?
Disciple.
that's why they yeah.
Good job, Caleb. Good job, Larry. You doing good.
But
Club Dixon.
I love y'all.
Suck it to me. Love y'all, man. Shout out to all our subscribers. Shout out to our supporters, man.
Like,
We out here
share,
clubbing.
subscribe.
You heard what Blake said. God darn it. Sheesh.
Bow.